All right, folks, enough about us. We are in studio. It's time to go on the ice with the Texas Stars. We're joined by Stanley Cup winner Andrew Hutchinson, stud defenseman, won a cup with the Carolina Hurricanes.
Okay, I got to ask this. Is that how it's like when you're a Heisman winner, they always started with Heisman winner. Is that how you're always introduced, as Stanley Cup winner?
I wish I was introduced a little more like that. That is a good intro for me right there.
How great is that, though? I mean, listen, you've won a Calder Cup, too, and you're trying to win another Calder Cup with the Texas Stars. And y'all start the playoffs on Friday, and everybody needs to be out at the Cedar Park Center. We're going to give away some tickets this week. But talk about that, Andrew, because you hoist Lord Stanley's Cup. I'm a big hockey guy. Chills run down the spine. I mean, describe that moment.
It's amazing. It's like any sport you play growing up your whole life. That's what you think, you want to accomplish one day. And I was fortunate. We had a great team. I was along for the ride there in Carolina. I wasn't doing too much that night. I think I was up in the press box, but they let me put on the equipment. And when the game was over and all was said and done, and I had my 3 seconds on the ice there lifting it up. But it's an amazing feeling either way. Like you said, even with the Calder Cup, it's something you work for with a team. Your family, away from your family. It's very special.
Well, that's what I want to ask you, because obviously when you win a Stanley Cup, you win a Calder Cup, there's something in experience-wise that you bring to a team that a lot of other guys on your team don't have. So how do you let people get a little piece of you and see what the possibilities might be if all the work is put in?
Well, I think we've worked extremely hard this year. We have a good team. What I try to do more is not, tell people what to do. I don't think that, obviously, you respect your veteran players and guys that have been there and know what's going on. You just try to show it. You want to be a part of it again. I think once you win once, you know what it feels like to win. You want to be, part of that championship team every year. It hurts you a little bit when you see somebody else win. Somebody else, when you're in the NHL, raise a Stanley Cup, raise a Calder Cup. It burns inside you, and you want to be a part of it, and you want to, just get that feeling to everyone in the locker room that maybe hasn't, had a championship. And there's other guys in our team that have and know what it feels like, and I think that's most important is you want to have that feeling, once in your career at least.
On the ice with the Texas Stars, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. Playoffs start Friday night at the Cedar Park Center against the Rockford Ice Hogs. And my goodness, if you're one of the first 5,000 in the building Friday night, a T-shirt, a Texas Stars T-shirt for you.
Which is just about everybody.
5,000, yeah. I mean, this is great stuff. Josh Fisher, the voice of the Texas Stars, also joins us. But, Andrew, you played at Michigan State, the perennial power, right there at Munn Arena in East Lansing. Ryan Miller got a lot of pub on that U.S. Well, he played at Michigan State, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. He was there for 3 years with me.
Okay, so talk about, we'll give a little love. I'm from Michigan, so, talk about all the guys who come out of that powerhouse program, including yourself, and why Michigan State?
It's just, like you said, one of those teams that, a powerhouse team, Michigan State. When you're from Michigan, those are the two, programs you want to play for. I think now the CCHA is kind of evening out with the Miami of Ohio's and the Ohio States, but I think when you're from Michigan, those are the two schools you want to go to. Michigan's obviously always great. Michigan State has a great reputation, and it's fun playing there. I mean, being a part of that rivalry, that you watch in all sports, football, basketball, hockey, baseball, anything, Michigan State, that's where it's at.
All right, so Josh, give us the highlights. Tell everybody what they have in store for them Friday night.
Well,
at the Cedar Park Center.
We're going to do a whiteout. We're encouraging all our fans to come out to wear white. The T-shirts, obviously, I'm pretty sure are going to be white. 5,000. First 5,000 fans receive a Texas Stars All for One, which is our playoff marketing slogan that we're rolling out there. The playoff tee is going to be given out on Friday night. $2 domestic drafts, $1 dogs. So it's obviously the same Friday night deals that you usually get, and then of course Saturday. Great deal. The State Farm Family 4-pack, the 4 tickets, the 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, $44. I think it's 48 now. There's a playoff increase. First 5,000 fans get an all-for-one playoff rally towel, and usually when you see the places packed with those rally towels going, it's a pretty cool thing. We're pretty excited about it. I mean, I think a lot of people here in the Austin area really don't have a full understanding of what's going to be going on out there at Cedar Park Center, what type of hockey we're looking at, the quality of it, the speed of it, the intensity of this. And for a lot of people that haven't really tracked it all season long, we got a pretty good hockey team. We got a pretty good team. Defensively, they're very sound, good goaltending, a lot of veteran leadership on the blue line. And I think with the addition of Jamie Benn and guys now being healthy, I think that this team has got the ability to score some goals, and I think they've got the ability to do some damage. And I think pretty much everybody in that locker room agrees that this is a team that can make a run.
So, Josh, tell me, how did the team get so good so early? This is the initial seasons, the initial growth of the franchise. How'd the quality get so good so fast?
We signed Andrew Hutchinson, and that was quality addition right there. That solidified the blue line. I think it's a combination of things. Our general manager, Scott White, did a great job. I know you guys talked to him a lot. He did a great job of piecing this team together. Our head coach is Glenn Gulletson, and our assistant coach, Paul Gerard. Paulie, since we're rolling out nicknames here. They have just done a tremendous job from top to bottom. Great staff, the athletic trainer, Brad Jellis, the equipment manager, Elvis, Brian Garcia. Basically, they've given the players the platform that they need to perform on. And, when you talk about building this team, I think that you had a lot of guys that started out in Dallas, training camp and whatnot, guys that have been to Traverse City rookie camp together. A lot of these guys already kind of knew each other a little bit. So a little bit of the familiarity was already in place. Obviously last year with us not having a franchise, they were kind of scattered, but, it didn't take them long to get together. And Andrew can speak as far as the chemistry on this team. This is a tight group. They're just like a family.
On the Ice with the Texas Stars, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. Andrew, as we said, you've won a Stanley Cup with the Carolina Hurricanes. You won a Calder Cup. Jamie Benn, this guy's he's a lights-out player. You played, for the Dallas Stars last year. Talk about Jamie, because this is a young stud who's probably going to make his name in the league for years to come.
Oh, yeah, you said it right there. He's the future, one of the future players here for the Dallas Stars, and we're fortunate to have him here in Texas for the playoffs. He had a great year there. He's going to add another, dimension to our power play. He's, a great puck mover, passer. He's going to make, the other players around him better. And I think that as the year's gone on, guys have really improved. We've improved as a team, and then adding a player like that, an impact player, an impact forward that can score and get the puck to guys is going to be huge.
This guy's unbelievable, folks. The fact that he's back with Texas for the playoffs, he's a top young talent. When you talk about the big names in hockey, he's on the verge, and that's really exciting. Got to ask you, you were in Dallas last year. Marty Turco, sounds like he's not going to be re-signed. Of course, he's a Wolverine, so you can dig at him a little bit. You're a Spartan. But was that a surprise that the Turks is done in Dallas?
I think it's sad, when a guy's been there for so long. I think that, Dallas is an organization that when guys, get in to the organization, they stay for a long time. And obviously, with Modano maybe leaving, maybe coming back, that was such a big thing at the end of the year. I think that, when Lettinen came in there, it was kind of a sign, maybe, things turning. And, it's nice to see, it would have been nice to see a little more of a send-off for him, I guess. I know all the fans, he's a very popular guy in the locker room, great guy, was a great goalie for so long for Dallas. And it's kind of, it's tough to change, goalies and doing all that. But, they brought a new guy in and kind of, changing of the guard here, for the Stars.
Well, this is really exciting. I got to be honest. I'm going to go Saturday night, so I'm on it. I'm on the case. I'm going to bring my son if he behaves, and this is going to be great. Anything else, Andrew, that really stands out? I always ask this, but I think for the people of Central Texas who hockey's still this thing that they don't quite get their head around. What's it been like for the players to be here in Central Texas, and what do you make as a player of the fan response?
Oh, the fan response has been great. I've played in Hartford, an old NHL city that, they still want an NHL team back there. They think that they, should have the Whalers back, and we really didn't have any support.
Late in his career.
Then it was, our Whaler alumni people at the games, and they never gave us, a chance. They're getting 1,500 people at the games. filling that old building up so it looked like nobody was there. In Milwaukee, too, a huge building, not the same fan support, but here in Texas, it's been full pretty much every night or close to it. The fans are yelling, they're loud. It's a great building, great atmosphere for us. And, for an inaugural season, I think that's been huge.
Well, it's been a lot of fun for us. And we really appreciate you coming in studio. This is exciting, folks. Friday night, Round 1, AHL Calder Cup playoffs, West Division semifinals, Rockford and Texas. Andrew Hutchinson, you can see him, who won a Stanley Cup with the Carolina Hurricanes. And Jamie Benn. I mean, this kid is dynamic. Number 14, right? I mean, the kid, just look for him. He's going to be everywhere. And I love how Whitey's built this team from the back to the front. Great goaltending, great defenseman like yourself, Andrew. And this will be fun. Really exciting. Best of luck. And hopefully we'll be talking to you again as the playoffs march on.
Yeah, good luck.
Sounds great. Appreciate it, guys.
All right. And, Josh, thank you so much. You do such a great job right here on 104.9 The Horn, home of your Texas Stars. All right, folks.
Still can't believe there's somebody named Whitey, but go ahead.
It's just a nickname. All right. So far you've beat up on hockey nicknames and Elvis today.
I'm just saying.
I'm in a bad mood.
You are in a bad mood.
I was in a bad mood.
You're mad at the IRS.
But then Andrew showed up. Love my hockey guys. All right.